Warriors facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Mullen is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Barry. And it's Durant. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James, the pass to Price. Picked by Varejao. Here's James. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
And here is Elo after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. A floater. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. On defense, the Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got 6.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take-charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first. Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Pass to Chamberlain from deep 3-point range, and another 3 for Golden State.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
It's stolen by Curry. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. LeBron outside. And James throws it down hard.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And that last replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. And the basket by Curry.
These guys are like dentists right now. 4 out of 5 recommending a made shot. They're in a great groove.
Floats one up. It's hauled in by Barry.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 6. Off target with the jump hook.
That's a great effort on defense. He definitely rushed his shot a little bit down low.
And Durant gets it to go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. One guy who's been getting it done. So platoon swap here for Cleveland. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Love the pass to Free. Here's Hill. It's deflected. Chamberlain with it. Here's Durant. This one on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That free throw good from Durant. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 11. Love with the screen on Curry. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. You're not going to miss those all that often. Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Durant against Nance. Lets it go. That's short off the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pick up by Hill. Kicks it to Love. Fades. Nice D from Durant.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Good on the shot. Durant's got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
It's a pick by Love. Love with the screen on Curry. Off the pick. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little.
Russell, he's checked in for Nance. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Outside, Russell. Pick up by Hill. To the wing on the left. Here's Brandon. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. Barry misses. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. And the pass to Brandon. There's the feed to Harper. Passes it to Hill. 5 on the clock. Over Mullen. Up again. And Love with his second chance points.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill. And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
That one misses for Mullen. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Outside, Russell. A floater. Chamberlain with the block. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside, Harper. Dishes to Hill. Durant against Russell. Feeds to Love. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Here is Durant. 10 points for him. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
LeBron James. 1-3.
James. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Warriors leading by 11. Russell is out there with LeBron James. And it's World Be Free. Then there's Elo. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Warriors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That free throw good from Chamberlain. He's off on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Lets a floater go. Great positioning on the putback.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Free passes to Augustus. Poked away. Pass to Free. Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup.
And terrific use of the floater. Unguardable, really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
The shot by Curry, no good. And so here's Cleveland. It's a 10-point game. To the paint. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Puts it up from 15. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level.
A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Russell. Carr comes in for Craig Elo. And it's Price in for Free. Now, here's Price. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. James, once again off the mark by Cleveland. And Durant, here we go. He can't get that one to fall. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Carr. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his third rebound tonight. Here's Barry. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead. And here are the Cavaliers now. Pass to Carr. Picked by Varejão. There's the dish to LeBron. On the wing, James. He kicks to Augustus. Baseline J on the way. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Durant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Cleveland making a change here. Nance is checked in. Durant hits them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Nance. Here's Varejão. Back to LeBron. Drilled from 11 feet out. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
You can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. I'd like to see his guys step up a little more.
A shot by Chamberlain, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Kicks to Price. And he banks in the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Curry. The baseline jumper goes down. Curry's got 16 points. Curry's gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. The pass to Carr. They set the screen. Here's James, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Here's Barry. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Barry's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Now Carr. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Varejão with a screen on Curry. At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The shot's good from Mullen.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
James, no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Passes to Carr. He's looking for James and finds him. A second chance effort. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Carr.
Great positioning on the glass, jumping all over that miss and sticking it back in.
On its way from Curry for 2, and it's Golden State with another. And here is James. 12 points for him. Pick by Verejao. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Curry gets the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
James kicks to Verejao. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
Warriors leading by 14. Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now here's Nance. Verejao dishes to James. The putback out to Nance from the arc. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound in this one. 3-pointer. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 23 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight. Both ball and player movement have been excellent. And the result of all that movement, almost all high-quality shots they're generating. It's pretty to watch. Very good fundamental basketball.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that will wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the second half.
Get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Durant. Chamberlain is out there with Mullen. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Barry in at the shooting guard position.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Ilgauskas, good.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
Mullen. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. LeBron kicks to Ilgauskas. Shoots over Chamberlain, but he gets it back. Ilgauskas, the pass to Elo. 5 to shoot. Here's James. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant against Verejao. And stolen by LeBron. 5-on-3 break. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ilgauskas has got 6 points.
And nicely done, running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
A different look now for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Varejao. Russell, different look now for Cleveland. Hill comes in for Ilgauskas. And it's Harper in for Craig Elo. Here's Harper. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He feeds it to Love. Back to Harper. That's in there. Love with the assist.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And then uses his explosiveness once he's gathered the rebound to throw it down.
And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got his first points in this one.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Free can't get it to go.
You got to make that. The defense was far from terrible, but, man, that's an easy shot.
Barry misses. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Russell. Offensive rebound. Outside Harper. He dishes it to Love. Outside Russell. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Chamberlain, no good off the front iron. Russell against Durant. Russell dishes to Hill. It's a pick by Love. Teardrop shot. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Free.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
I just think it was a matter of getting recomposed, altering their game plan just a little bit. They look completely in sync now.
Love had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Two shots. Foul. Two.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. Chamberlain hits them both. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run right now. It's a pick by Love. Lots of room. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a shot you got to step up on. Wide open, no coverage. Good shooters don't miss that often.
And the Warriors miss again. The Cavaliers trail by 12. To the middle. Ilgauskas, good. Ilgauskas has got 8 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Curry kicks to Durant. And the three off target. And so here's Cleveland. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Cleveland.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Chamberlain, and that one good. 12 points for him. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Brandon, guarded by Curry. And that one's good, Brandon.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Tremendous focus with the bigger guy all over him. It speaks to the toughness he has down there.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Ilgauskas a screen on Curry. The feed to Ilgauskas. Shoots over Chamberlain and misses it off the right side of the rim. Warriors leading by 10. Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. 19 points for Kevin Durant. Dishes it to Nance. Feeds to Love. Back to Nance. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. It's good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Golden State now. Durant kicks to Curry. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. World B3 gets the bucket. He's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Curry passes to Chamberlain. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Love.
Oh, man, gotta love that pass there. Couldn't ask for a better one.
3. That shot missing. The points coming in bunches. Here's Price. Price is out there with Elo. Then there's Ilgauskas. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And it's James in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Varejao.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Mullen got a hand on it. Tries it from 19. Warriors with the rebound. Chamberlain got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Durant attacking. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Varejao. Releases. Elo can't hit.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Now here's Price. Good on the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Curry attacking and count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Harper, he's checked in for Cleveland.
What's up?
Free throw no good for Curry. The Cavaliers trail by 3. LeBron outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He lays it in.
Yeah, competing hard down the stretch. He wants the ball. That time, he delivers.
He's a dangerous scorer in general, but there he zeroes in on what matters most.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Mullen. Mark Price, he's checked in for Ron Harper. And Mullen drops them both.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now here's James. From 12 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
Here's Price. In the corner, Varejao with it. got a piece of it. It's Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 4 assists in the game. Elo outside. There's the screen. Pass to Verejao. Price outside. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Price kicks to LeBron. Just 4 to shoot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Well, there never really is, but you're right, especially coming down the stretch of a tight game. He's a guy you got to pay much closer attention to defensively.
Great D there, just quick hands on that one.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 4. The shot's good by Chamberlain.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
Elo outside. Pick by Verejao. There's the pick. Pass to Price. The dish to Ilgauskas. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Hill's checked in. Here's the Warriors with the ball. On its way from Curry for 2. Great positioning on the putback. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
That's a nice tip, and you can't leave him alone on the offensive glass or he'll find a way to get to the ball.
Here's LeBron using his post move to get the 2 points. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter. Price with the steal. And now Price running the floor all by himself. And the basket by Hill.
Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect pass, and that's also alliteration.
The pass to Barry. Shoots over Elo. Barry misses. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation. How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Oh, and he likes the mid-range, Jay. You have to get right up on him if you want to stop it.
Stolen by Durant. It's Curry outside. The shot misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Ron right side. They get it again. Verejao. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Mullen, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Verejao.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Ilgauskas is checked in for Hill. Love comes in for Anderson Verejao. Russell, he's checked in for James. And Freeze subbed in for Price. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Kicks it to Russell. It's Elo on the wing. Back to Russell. Love inside. Defended by Mullen. Offensive rebound. And Love gets it to go.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Curry. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Curry's got 30 points. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Ilgauskas. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Yeah, they're really trying to sell it out there, but the official he ain't buying.
A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Ilgauskas. LeBron comes in for Russell, and it's Price in for Free. Curry, it's tipped, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Now Curry, following the three-point attempt by Mark Price. Chalk up 2 there.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door
for Cleveland. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
A different look now for Cleveland. .41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting Golden State, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Tons of credit there on the focus level to stay calm in a huge moment, and he ices the game.
It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Here's LeBron. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Durant. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
At the line for the Warriors, Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Hill passes to Brandon. Ilgauskas dishes to Russell. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.